what's up, JB? What's happening with you, man?
Caesar was had a man to go on the road, dog. Hit up with a shot, man.
All right, now, hey, what's the word? What you talking about, bro? What you talking about?
Dog. I'm listening to this damn Ricky Spine Boy show them on the phone. Dog, you hear what Kobe said, folks?
No, what did he say?
They was at the Institute or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And Kobe he saw Charles Barkley. And he pretty much told Charles that, he felt like that USA team now from being the dream team, so.
Dog.
Yeah.
Hey, that is kind of go. Hey, when you think about it now.
I ain't thinking side this year.
Hey.
What he thought about it.
I mean, when you look at it, first thing you think about is Michael Jordan. And then, for me, you gotta cancel out Michael Jordan. You can't cancel that man out completely now. He's Michael Jordan. As far as the whole game, dog. Yeah, as far as the whole game with Kobe against Jordan, dog. You look at them cats, both on 6'6", both on 205. Yeah, they right there on each other. They like almost a clone. So.
Oh, that's right. So they cancel each other out, right?
Yeah, they might cancel each other out into the last minute of the game. Last 3 minutes of the game. Now Jordan might bring that dog out on them.
Right. He might.
Kobe got a little bit, but Jordan was the consistent killer, dog.
But we're talking one-on-one. Like, this my thing. Like, I posted on Facebook the same question. All right. Now, this my thing. Everybody say, I'll ride with Jordan. Okay. My take is, all right, but you got a Jordan and Kobe, but you got a what the hell LeBron though? Like, what the hell he is?
Yeah. And this is the thing I say, too. Like, all right, I'm going to get to Jordan, far as, he did his thing. But did Jordan go against another Jordan to score points? You know what I'm saying? See, he ain't going to be able to score as easy against Kobe. Kobe on all defensive team, too. So, he's not going to just be able to do the same way he did, what's your boy, Westbrook? Who was that?
Okay, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you remember how he did him, shrugged him off and shot that little jumper?
Yeah, shot the dead end, right?
Yeah, he ain't doing Kobe like that, bro. No.
He's not going to do that.
So, but all right, let's get to it. Right, so we gonna
dream team, bro. They're more than Kobe and Jordan now.
Yeah. So let's move on. Let's go to
look at the point guard now. Now, hey, Magic Johnson probably the next best thing to Jordan. I'm sorry, that's how I look at it. That's for that dream team for real.
Yeah, Matt Johnson did his thing, because Matt Johnson caused a lot of problems. I just don't like how Matt Johnson was dribbling that ball down the court like that. That's one thing I really didn't like.
But he's 6'9", though, bro.
Yeah, I got you. I got you, dog. So, his vision to be able to see stuff, and, his passing ability is second to none, so.
And it's going to be hard to hell for Darren Williams or Russell Westbrook to buy up what they do.
Yeah. Honestly, and Chris Paul, that right there, they just winning it. At that one spot right there, they winning, hands down. Magic Johnson give them the edge at point guard. Now when they come in with when they switch out and put Isaiah Thomas in, I feel like Chris Paul can go against Isaiah Thomas and they can go at it, and they kind of cancel each other out.
I feel that.
Yeah, now see, Darren Williams might have the advantage over Isaiah because over Isaiah and Stockton, because both of them only 6'1".
Right.
So Williams got a bigger body. Well, Williams 6'3", 187, I think.
I thought Williams was 220 though.
Nah, he 187. Well, that's what I seen. Cause I was reading something today. Now I was just going through different things, and I saw something today when it was like this. It's some company called Azura Score or something like that. They ran a test. 10,000 times they ran a test, and some kind of way they calculated the different players' ratings and all that kind of stuff. The Dream Team against the '92 Dream Team against 2000.
The USA team.
Yeah, 2012 team. And they show where the dream team would win 53% of the time, and the average margin of victory would be 1 point.
Thank you, bro. I'm hungry last night on Facebook, dog. I'm on the late page, and these cats trying to tell me Dream Team would have won by double figures. But I'm like, come on, man. Like, no.
Yeah, lie.
John Parker told over there. So they would have won by double figures. Like,
when I looked at it, I'm telling you what made me think they probably would have won by double figures. When I looked at the
I don't see that, dog.
when I looked at the center position, like, I mean, you look at David Robinson and Patrick Ewing, 2 Hall of Famers. Then
they win it all day right now. I mean, they win it, but you know what I'm
big men, dog, that carries a lot of weight on the game, like shot blocks, rebounds,
shot blocking, rebounds,
spacing on the floor, all that stuff. They take up a lot of space down low. So, I mean, LeBron James can drive in, but see, Patrick Ewing won't block LeBron James. If Scottie Pippen dunked on Patrick Ewing, Kobe and LeBron and Westbrook and Durant are finna kill.
Well, see, this the thing, though. I don't what you're saying, but listen, dog. This ain't Patrick Ewing and Dave Robinson put them out in space. Because that's the difference, dog. They ain't had to play nobody for another big man like that in space. You got Kevin Love out there shooting threes, and you got Chris Bosh out there knocking down a 12-foot jump. They can't just stand up on the goal like they did back then.
I think Patrick Ewing can play in space a little bit because that was part of his game too, shoot the jumper.
Right.
Now David Robinson, he was straight up on the basket. You know what I'm saying? He was straight
up on the basket, dog.
Yeah. He came out a little bit. He was athletic. Now you can't say he wasn't athletic because he was. I mean, he did yoga and all that kind of stuff.
He wasn't athletic now, but he was a pure center, but he played up on the goal.
Yeah. So. Now, I mean, all the driving and stuff. Now, if LeBron and them try to drive in on him, I think he finna see that's what he did.
He's finna fall out. And then they gonna have a one center, and then they have from that point on.
I just remember when I was a kid growing up, that commercial about don't come in Mr. David Robinson neighborhood. Now, he was a certified shot blocker monster down there, bro. I mean, that's what you got. You didn't say, okay, David Robinson to give you like 20 points. He was probably going to give you 10, 12 points and probably block like 5 shots and get maybe like 15 rebounds. That's what he did. So.
Right.
But that controlled the game, and that's why they were able to win. You know, once they got Tim Duncan, that was offense. Like the same thing what Patrick Ewing kind of is, like the offense. Now that sets up a mean.
A wall right there.
Yeah, because it creates a two-headed monster. They can shoot and play down low, and they can play out, and they can play in the paint. So together they can.
Okay, all right. Well, let's do it like this. Okay. When they go, you talking about the big. I'm talking realist. You know what I'm saying? The team today. Let's go out here and beat these dudes. Right? We ain't talking about no old cat. We just talking about the 92 team in their prime.
Yeah.
They come out with Darren Williams at point. They come out with Kobe at 2, LeBron at 3, Blake Griffin at 4, and then they put Kevin Love at 7. You're not gonna have David Robinson and Patrick Ewing on the court at the same time. I mean, something got to happen. Like I don't see, like you got that star power right there.
Yeah.
Now who the dream team gonna put on these guys? Tell me.
I mean, what I'm looking at is, I'm probably gonna see like all right, Magic Johnson, he's out there, right? So he canceled that. He killing Williams. We already did.
Yeah, he killing Williams.
All right, we already did the Kobe and the Jordan. Now you go to LeBron.
That bitch got a fit.
Yeah, and does Darren Williams really start though? Will it be? I might put Chris Paul in and let him start. Because reason why I say that. Reason why I say that because Chris Paul can out-quick Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson gonna catch hell with trying to keep up with Chris Paul.
He really will. He will.
Yeah.
So that's a good switch up.
Yeah.
But now you get on defense now, that's where your mismatch coming in here. So what you gonna do? You gonna put Chris Paul on who now? Got a fit? So you're not gonna put Chris Paul on 6'9" man, folks.
The only thing about that is he gonna have to. They gonna have to kind of like switch off or something. Play like a little zone.
Somebody gotta switch up. Play zone, yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna do something try to hide him. But Magic really was a distributor, so he didn't really just kill like that.
He didn't drive the hole and just straight up.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
he backed down from the half court line, and then he turned around at the 3-point line, and then he passed the ball to somebody. Or he was.
All right, this is my question. Hey, my question. Okay, if your starting lineup for the Dream Team gonna be who? Larry, I mean, you said Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan. All right, we got Pat Stewart established. You on Kevin. You on Love. You got Charles Barkley on who?
Charles Barkley, I mean, I guess you're going to try to do Charles Barkley on LeBron, but he really can't do that. I mean, Charles Barkley, the only person Charles Barkley can really defend is Griffin. But I think when Griffin take off on Charles going to be like, oh, shit. I thought I had Hawson. That boy right there.
Griffin like 6'10".
Yeah. So I think when, like...
Charles played bigger than what he was. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, you're right. I think far as, like, just basketball-wise, Charles will kill Griffin. I think Charles will get Griffin in foul trouble and stuff like that. But it's going to be like 3 or 4 plays where Griffin just take off on Charles and make him look crazy out there. And they might take his heart a little bit like, shit, do I really think I can deal with this motherfucker right here?
Yeah, I think they're going to Charles. I think Charles going to get his athleticism force the man when he get out there on Griffin.
Yeah, he going to really see, like, I mean, it's one thing you sitting there talking about stuff after the game and talking about what you can do, but when you get out on the court and that motherfucker, he got you by some inches, and he got you by size, and he got you by athletic ability. See, that was the thing Charles had. A lot of guys had him by size, but he had him with athletic ability. Yeah. But see, Charles' thing was he could out jump and out quick them guys back then. He can't do Griffin like that, dog. Hell no. Hell no.
No. And then, all right, check this out.
Mm-hmm.
So do you realize who you got on the bench, right? You got Larry Bird on the bench. He ain't started.
And see, I thought about that. Larry, and see, I think Larry Bird might even be a better matchup for Griffin because he's 6'9". And so I think he might better get his shot off and all that kind of. Yeah, I mean, Larry Bird, he will get his shot off on Griffin. I think he'll be able to frustrate Griffin way more because. Uh-huh. Yeah, see, Bird. Yeah, because look, I think Bird will try to keep a body on Griffin, dog. I don't think Bird's going to give Griffin time to take off. You know what I'm saying?
Right. He's going to play that fundamental basketball on.
Yeah, see, I think Charles might get the ego shit going on and say, I'm going to show this youngster and fucking get some nuts in his mouth. Yeah. Well, I mean, still, even at their best, back in the day, Charles still going to feel like how Griffin, he just got in the lead. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You right.
Yeah, right. So I think Charles going to try to just show that man, like, I'm better than you. And I think Griffin going to put nuts in his mouth and show him, well, you ain't that much better than me, homeboy. You might got more experience, but all that other stuff, and you might have a better jump shot, but everything else, I got it.
Okay, so when you start, we start subbing in players, and then, people like Kobe come out, Durant come in, all right? LeBron come out, you know what I'm saying? You got somebody like Iguodala, he come in.
Yeah.
All right? Then you got Love coming out, and now you got Chris Bosh going in.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, now you're subbing, how that gonna work?
Now see,
and then this thing, take Chris Paul out and put Russell Westbrook or Darren Weasley in, and now they winning that point because you got John Stockton trying to go.
Well, see, but you got John Stockton and Karl Malone in now. They running their little 2-man game. They did that for years on people. So I don't really care who you bring in. They pick and roll down to a science. So they gonna get theirs with that. I mean, they just did what they did with that. I mean, nobody can really stop that.
Karl Malone.
I mean,
I'm trying to think who gonna be on Karl Malone. It'll probably be Melo, I guess. No, it can't be Melo though. It'll have to be though.
See, honestly, Karl Malone the best matchup for them is Griffin against Karl Malone.
His thing would be probably fine, bro.
Yeah. That cause Karl Malone will kill what's your boy Chris Bosh. To me, I think he gonna kill Chris Bosh.
Yeah. He gonna kill Chris Bosh, right?
Yeah, I mean.
Now this is the thing though. You can put Anthony Davis with Chris Bosh in at the same time, and now you work the offense with two athletic power forwards.
Yeah, that's true. And Love might.
You got David Robinson standing up on the goal, but then you got Blake. You can have Blake Griffin. You can have Chris Bosh, and you can have Anthony Davis in at the same time.
Yeah.
You can actually do that.
Yeah.
And then you can have Russell Westbrook and Durant out in the wing.
And see, this is my thing, Clyde to Glide. You can't really say. I mean, we talking about. Oh, what happened to Dominique? Dominique went on that team.
No sir, Dominique was out there.
Oh, he was gone already.
Nah, I don't think Dominique was on the team, but he went on the green team.
Damn, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. But so.
They didn't need him.
Yeah, I mean, they really didn't need him, but it would have been nice though. It would have been nice.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm just looking at some things, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. When I first heard it, I just went thinking about LeBron James and Kevin Durant and Kobe. But then when I start looking at the list, dog, I'm looking at Scottie Pippen and Larry Bird and Drexler and Karl Malone coming off the bench. I mean,
right.
You really,
I know, right?
You got Isaiah Thomas coming off the bench, bro. You got Patrick Ewing coming off the bench. So it ain't like I thought like once the 2002 team went to their bench, that's when the advantage was gonna take off. But far as experience wise, they get better. When the 2012 team, they got some tall guys and some athletic guys, but they get real young, bro. Real young.
What you fail to realize is that you gotta take everything for what it works. You gotta take. Let's say everybody played in the league 5 years. That's how you gotta look at a conversation and an argument like this. You can't look at it based off experience, all this type of stuff. Because if you're doing it like that, I mean, it'll never be an even basis. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
so a lot of these guys like Chris Bosh, Chris Paul, a lot of these guys that play now, they ain't even been in the league for 5 to 7 years.
Yeah, so
guys that played basketball for 10 and 13 years back then on.
Yeah, see, so this is the thing right here. All right, let's say this right here. When you look at the 2012 list, who do you see? What Hall of Famers you see on that team?
So what?
What Hall of Famers? You see LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, and maybe what's your boy Durant. What other Hall of Famers you see on? And maybe Chris Paul. And maybe Carmelo if he keep doing this thing, and I might throw in Chris Love in there if Chris Love keep doing this. I mean Kevin Love. If Kevin Love keep doing this thing for the next 6 years, maybe he can get in there. But when you look at the Dream Team, bro, you got all Hall of Famers, man. So when you look at that, I mean, just the experience they're gonna bring to the game, playing together, knowing each other, and just winning, I think they got the. I mean, on that site I looked at earlier today, they were showing the winning percentage was only like 0.8% better. Like the Dream Team.
No, this is the thing. This is what you fellas realize with what I'm trying to tell you. Like, you still harping on these guys are Hall of Famers. But when they were playing, though, they were not Hall of Famers just like these guys right now. Like, who knows how many Hall of Famers on this team right now? Like, your argument is nullified, bro. I mean, it's done. I'm talking about all these guys.
Look. I mean, look, check. All right, cause when I looked at the site today earlier, they were showing about like how many years of experience and all that kind of stuff. All that's about the same, bro. Like far as years of experience and all that, they right there.
Right.
They right there at each other. I mean, it's like 7.8 and 7.0. So it's like years. All that about the same, right? But when you look at the Dream Team, all them, I think they had like 12 NBA championships combined with all them. And then you look at this, like you got Kobe with his 5, LeBron and Chris Bosh just got theirs right now, and who else? Who else even have a ring?
But no, that's not even an argument though. I hear what you're saying, but changing up the argument to cater to your argument yourself.
No, the reason why I'm saying that is because they are proven winners. So when it comes down to winning the game, I think the 92 team will know how to win. Like, they just did that big talk about LeBron and not being able to be clutch. I think they got more clutch players. I think they got more clutch players on the 92 team than on this team right here.
Yeah, you're right. I think this team right here got more talent, but I think that team right there, they know how to win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think they know how to win.
They know how to win.
I think they know how to win, but they talent right there. Okay, I'll say this right here. I think the 92, the current team this year has the most potential as far as with size and all that. If they work on their technique, I think they could be some of the best players of all time if they work on it and really focus. Like Durant and LeBron and all. If these guys stay at it and focus, I think they can put up some numbers that's crazy. But will they do that? That's the thing. Like, will they take it to that level and have that same kind of drive like these guys and the original Dream Team had? They had drive and want to. And
you also got to factor in the time too, man. Because basketball then was a lot different than basketball now. All these superstars get these quick whistles.
Yeah.
You had people like Karl Malone and Jordan and Bird. Those guys got quick whistles.
Yeah.
What's going on now? All that flopping and all that, man. Them guys weren't doing that back then, man.
Yeah, you're right.
Like the bad boys, man, all them cats, man. Nah, bro. What's going on?
I'm going to tell you something what's crazy, dog. We got some people that's missing off this team, though. Derrick Rose missing off this team, and Dwight is missing off this team.
Dwight Howard, they're right.
Yeah, now those two, like, if Derrick Rose was on instead of Harden, and then you had Dwight instead of who you take out? Maybe Bosh. Who? Bosh? Yeah, man.
You gotta have talent for the side for one.
Yeah.
I'll take Dwight Howard. I'd rather have somebody gonna bang in the paint than to give me 8 points. You know what I'm saying? 8 rebounds.
And actually, when I looked at the stats, Tyson Chandler, he's up there with the blocks and all that kind of stuff and rebounds with David Robinson. He close to David Robinson. So, I was kind of overlooking him, but when you really look, I mean, he almost the same size. He 6'7" and he 240. Robinson 7'1", 235. They right there with each other. They almost the same dude, almost.
Nah, bro. Nah. The Admiral's a lot more filthy than the Bosh. The Bosh is more for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
So, during the duration of the game, you're going to see that.
Yeah. I think the Admiral took his position, like he played it with that passion. I don't really see that with Chandler.
Right.
Yeah, I don't really see that passion.
Right. Now, you look at Chris Bosh, it ain't never like Chris Bosh say, I'm the best player in my position. And he want to be there.
Hey.
I mean, real shit, like when Dave Robinson played, he had that true grit about it and said, you know what? I'm the best player in my position. Period.
Yeah, see, that's...
And Pat Ewing was the same way. Like, okay, I see you over there, Jordan, but in order to dunk on me, you're going to have to actually dunk on me.
Shit, who was it? See, different right there. Look, Ewing felt like that. Robinson felt like that. Larry Bird felt like that. Clyde Drexler, Jordan, Karl Malone, Stockton. Yeah, like if you look at John Stockton, he led the NBA in assists for I think 10 years. I think 10 years straight, dog. That was when Magic was out there. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, the only person I can say on this list. Look.
I think Russell Westbrook over there. And I'll put down Steve Nash on it, bro.
That is, yeah. Steve Nash, he's just his defense. But passing and shooting and scoring, The only person I can say on that 92 team was only two people, and they're both of the Chris's. Chris Mullin and Christian Laettner. I don't understand how the hell Chris Laettner was even on. I mean, I see it now, the Duke thing, whatever. But Chris Mullin, he was decent, but he wasn't the top of his game. And I feel like that's what the 2012 team have. They have a lot of guys on their list like Rudy Gay and James Harden and Russell Westbrook, Darren Williams. They decent, but they're not at the top of their game as far as like Hall of Fame numbers. You know what I'm saying?
But see that, you gotta look at it like what it, gotta take it for what it is. Like Darren Rose hurt. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta get Darren Rose. I mean, who else gonna take his place other than Gay?
Yeah, I got you saying they had to fill in. They had to fill in that spot. I got
They had to fill in that spot, right? And if you had a roster space, you could fill in that spot with Gay and James Harden. But James Harden disintegrated in the NBA Finals.
Yes, he did.
He really became a sixth man, bro.
Yes, he did.
Wow.
Hey, I'm glad you pointed it out. Everybody gave LeBron all that flack about last year, but nobody's giving Harden flack, and nobody's giving Durant flack for not really showing up, and nobody's giving Steph-Lofa, whatever his name, nobody's really giving him flack for not being able to be a defensive stopper in the finals either.
I know, but they want to talk. I know trash about Russell Westbrook taking all those shots. But we also, I mean,
yeah, they didn't show up.
Durant locked up.
No, LeBron James locked up Durant, bro. Locked him up.
Totally.
And they would not say that. But if that vice versa, LeBron, they would say LeBron disappeared, blah, blah, blah.
Right. But for that 92 team, I don't see nobody locking up nowhere.
Yeah, exactly. See, that's why I say, when I went back and looked at when I first heard what Kobe said, I was like, ooh. But now I went and looked at it. Yeah, I think the 92 team will win. Now, if them boys had something like, if it was like 4 years ago, and I can't even say like that year, that team when they had Shaq and Kevin Garnett. What year was that?
That's the argument I want. When you put Shaq and Tim Duncan in the crowd, when they was at their prime.
Yeah, Shaq, Tim Duncan, and Kevin Garnett. Then you had Kobe, Dwayne Wade, and LeBron, and now you see that team right there was scary too. Now that was a scary team, bro.
You all right, dog. And you still had Chris Bosh out there doing that thing, huh?
Yeah. And you had Vince Carter and all that kind of stuff. I mean, Vince Carter ain't a complete player, but at the same time, back then Vince Carter was a threat. Like, oh shit.
That's right. A big threat.
So.
And you had like people like Chris Paul then coming to their own.
Yeah. So I mean, you take away the experience, but then when you add Shaq, like nobody couldn't deal with Shaq. No, David Robinson and Patrick Ewing didn't have a chance.
No, sir. No, and then they ain't had David Robinson on the team, so hey.
Yep.
That's the only person who really gave Shaq hell.
Oh, and didn't that team have Ben Wallace on it?
Hell yeah. Ben, what his name? Big boy played for the Pistons.
Yeah,
Ben Wallace,
yeah. Ben Wallace, yeah. Like, see, now that team right there, boy, hey, they probably didn't have the experience on the backcourt because Kobe and LeBron was still trying to come to their own. But in the front court,
by that time, Kobe had about 3 championships, man.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because him and Shaq was on the team together. Damn. So that's the team I really call. Shaq is the deciding factor, like how we say Kobe and Jordan kind of like cancel out each other. Nobody cancels out Shaq, bro. Nobody.
Nobody cancels out Shaq. It ain't nobody finna cancel out LeBron.
Yeah. You're right.
So those two players, I don't know if you want to call it position, but I know those two players that their spot is not going to get canceled out.
Yeah.
I honestly, with this argument, you know what I'm saying? It's a good argument based on 2012 and 92. But in order to outright beat the dream team, you got to accumulate players after the dream team to create a dream team.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
those guys right there were a one team. What we're trying to do now is create a team that'll beat the dream team.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that argument in itself probably pretty much solidifies that the dream team probably would have beat the team this year.
Yeah, you got a great point. You got a great point.
Yeah.
The only other thing I look at is the dream team. Just like everything fell together like at the right time because all those guys played over like a long period of time. Like Bird had his time. The Pistons and the Isaiah Thomas had their time. The Lakers had their time. Then Jordan and the Chicago Bulls had their time. So like,
it was like Jordan, they first time shoot what 91.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I said like everything just fell in. Like that's what I'm saying. Everything fell into place at the right time. Like Bird got his stuff early, then Isaiah Thomas got his, then Magic got his, and Jordan was just on the get, and they were still all able to play at the same time on the same team. And with this, and we're going from 92 to 2012. That's a 10-year gap, but now we losing Shaq. And we losing, some other guys. Tim Duncan. We losing them because of they came in. The time when they came in, they going out before they could have actually put this team together.
How you gonna put Randy Miller in Chris Mutter's spot?
Oh.
How you gonna do that?
Yeah. See.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you got a Karen Garnett. Like where he go? Like KG? I mean, come on, bro.
Yeah.
KG was in his prime.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, so you got like in a little 4-year gap, you had the 08 team that would have had a young backcourt with LeBron and Chris Paul. But then when you start getting to Kobe and Garnett and Tim Duncan and Shaq, now you that's the meat of their team.
Now that team right now, I want this to say that team might be the 92 dream team.
Might drag them just because of Shaq alone, dog. They might drag them.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. You had Shaq, Kobe, and LeBron still on that team.
Yeah, because like this is the thing right here that people don't really realize. Shaq dunked on everybody. Nobody didn't dunk on Shaq. David Robinson got dunked on sometimes. Patrick Ewing got dunked on sometimes by guys that were smaller than them. Other centers couldn't dunk on Shaq. So Jordan and all them things, they not going in the house with Shaq, bro.
Oh, they gonna try it, but no.
Yeah. And that's the thing with LeBron, Magic, and Shaq. Their size at their position just kind of it just tilts it. It tilts it for them.
Right.
Yeah. So we're gonna leave this saying that the Dream Team's still the best team, but if the 08 team probably could beat everybody. If Shaq Big Toe is okay, the 08 team beating everybody.
Big Toe in the knee.
Yeah. And
right, cause what's called the winning 08, the Miami Heat, so Shaq was still good.
Yeah, Shaq and Wade, they had just did their thing, yeah.
Yeah.
And in any given day, this team right here can beat any one of those teams. The 2012 team. Any given day, you can't count this team out, cause it's just that much talent on it. Like from top to bottom, I think they have the most talent, like on the most potential on their team.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, appreciate the conversation, JB. We're gonna do it again, man. And we gotta get on this the NFL teams coming up about who you think gonna show up this year. We need to go down each division, and I want to get your feedback on that.
Oh, ain't no question, bro. They gotta go there and get traded and all that type of stuff, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, and one more conversation I want to have with you: the running backs. I got a running back that I think the best. I don't know. You might be on the AP bandwagon. I mean, I give AP his props. I salute. But I think it's a guy that's a little bit better than AP.
Hey, I mean, I give you this. I don't think, like, right now, for the scheme. Like, if I had to start, like, let me tell you something. The best running back don't always equate for the best player in that position if you start your team.
So,
like, if I started my team, my own personal team, if I was a head coach, my first running back out of everybody, without a shadow of a doubt, would be
well, let's say that for the next conversation. I'll see you.
Okay.
I'll see you again, JB. Appreciate you, man.
Hey, I was full.
Yep.